Throughout the past years, a new trend has evolved. Vaping across teens continues to spread and it affects you in many ways you probably didn't know about. According to the Nicotine Addiction article, 1.3 million more high school students in the United States use e-cigarettes now than in 2017. So do those 1.3 million more high school students know the long-term health effects of vaping? Many people don't realize how vaping does affect you. Today I will be telling you how vaping increases the risks of heart attacks and the development of popcorn lung. Then we will take a look at how the development of the brain decreases while the continuous addiction of nicotine arises and why we need to stop it. First, we will look at how vaping increases the risk of heart attacks and lung diseases throughout humans. The products within e-cigarettes increase the risks of heart attacks. According to the website Center for Tobacco Control Research and Education, the odds of heart attack increased by 42% among people who use e-cigarettes. Also, humans can adapt coronary artery disease while smoking e-cigs. Coronary artery disease is when the coronary arteries become narrowed and decrease in size leading up to the closing of one of the heart's major blood vessels. All of this happens just because of vaping. Not only does vaping affect the heart, but the lungs. The risk of popcorn lung also is increased when addicted to vaping. Popcorn lung is when your lungs' smallest airways are damaged and lead to making people feel short of breath and continuous coughing. Especially when working out, running, or exercising, you will be able to notice if you have popcorn lung. People will not be able to exercise and work out to their full potential because they constantly feel short of breath. As vaping affects your heart and lungs, your brain is being affected too. Within your brain, different things are being affected while vaping. Memory loss is more frequent. According to the website Know the Risks, nicotine also changes the way synapses are formed, which can harm the parts of the brain that control attention and learning. Vaping decreases the development of your brain. That is a big factor to teens because the brain hasn't fully developed yet. According to the article How Vaping Affects the Brain, the prefrontal cortex is often at increased risk in teens who use substances because it doesn't finish developing until age 25. Since vaping affects your health in different forms and ways, it needs to stop. There is one way to do this: prevention. Vaping businesses created techniques that made traditional cigarettes such a popular consumer product. Less advertisement will help prevent the increase of purchases on e-cigarettes. Another way to stop the trend of vaping is raising prices on the products. This will make people not want to purchase vaping products if it is too expensive. On a more personal level, a way society can prevent vaping within teens is educating others about the effects of vaping. Teaching parents and kids about nicotine in e-cigarettes will help others avoid and prevent the addiction of vaping. In conclusion, vaping throughout society is increasing while the effects of those e-cig products are changing people's health. We looked at how vaping increases the risks of heart attacks and it creates the risk of popcorn lung. Also, the brain continues to decrease its development because of vaping. Prevention can and will change how society looks at vaping and decrease the risks of health failure.